Hello there, Maddie, also known as Hello Interloper here. Today we're going to go over the two hatchers. One of them is released currently, one of them will be released tomorrow, or should I say after the reset. So we're going to start here with the new face hatcher, which is currently available. And I'm sure you noticed the main dude here, Yukimura Sanada. At least I believe it's a dude. It looks like a dude with makeup, but still a dude. Basically, he has been on one of the kind of startup screens before. So this isn't the first time we've actually seen this character. We just haven't actually been able to get this character until now. So without much ado, let's see here. Okay, so a 10 times hatcher guarantees one new debut unit. Now, one thing to notice about new face hatchers is that there's always a 5-star involved. And I mean 5-star as in that's the final awakening of it. It does not have a 6-star form. So that means that the one new debut unit does not guarantee a 6-star capable unit. But the 5-star for the new face hatcher almost always has an ability that increases their damage during one of the ranking events. So, like every other new face hatcher, this one is not any different. Now, the first time is 250 polygons, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look here. Dauntless Yukimura Sanada. So cost of 53, which pretty much gives us an idea that this is a pretty good unit. It's an offensive type, yellow, and the skill can be used every 7 turns, Decipher plus 10, up to 2 panels turn into Super Crash panels, extra large, up to 10 damage panels turn into Crash panels, recover 5,500 HP, plus an extra tap for yellow and green units for 1 turn. Ultra damage to one enemy is the Crash skill, which is pretty nice, and damage panel breaker. So this character seems like it'll be very good to use in any damage panel related mission. And I would say the attack's pretty good. Then we've got Hellfire Sasuke Sarutobi. Honestly, I think this is a pretty subpar art here. Like design. I mean, it's a little weird. The perspective with the big shoulder and the like looking down from the foot up. I feel like the face is too kind of like straight on instead of from the bottom of the face looking up. It's a little odd. Not exactly my favorite in terms of design, but let's look at the actual merit of the character itself. It's an offense type, human. Convert yellow and damage panels to red panels. Party defense mass boost and extra tap for red units for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. Can be used every 7 turns. Massive damage to one enemy. Keep in mind that massive is less than ultra. And has vaccine, which makes virus ineffective on self. Then we have Kunoichi Shiome Mochizuki. Okay, that's quite a mouthful. So it's a human recovery type, and seems to be pretty well-rounded as far as stats go. Up to 7 yellow panels turned into Crash panels, damage panels to hearts, recover HP, party recovery stat massive boost for 2 turns, and this can be used every 6 turns, which is quite nice. Damage to one enemy, ultra effect against mechs, and recover high HP. And can destroy junk panels. Because she can destroy junk panels, but also convert damage panels to hearts, that kind of gives her a dual use. And the nice part is that she can attack during her turn, as well as heal, because her attack stat is pretty high. Now, in terms of HP, it seems like her HP is kind of low, but that's fine. I mean, everything's pretty even. So here's the 5-star I was talking about. Ascendant Nene, or Neen, or whatever. Human costs 30, so definitely can be used in Tower of the Queen. Now, this one's pretty handy. Unlocks hearts, converts junk to blue bombs, converts blue panels to hearts, and recovers 6,000 HP. Massive damage to one enemy, and low recovery boost for one turn. And power boost to all of own attacks in the Lagrange, whatever, challenge. So, pretty interesting. Whether or not that's coming up soon, I have no idea. Units will not be 6-star at the time of receiving them, that's pretty obvious. So, enough of that, let's look at the event hatcher now. Now, this is the second crossover hatcher. And this one includes Mai. Now, Mai, I've seen her, somebody had her, and she's actually really, really good. So, definitely worth trying to get it. And she also boosts damage during Saxophone Under the Moon. So, let's go over here. The first time is 250 polygons, by the way. And, the fifth 10 times hatcher guarantees an exclusive crossover unit. But, of course, it doesn't mean that you'll get Mai. So, Mai, one thing to note about her is she's a recovery type, but still has a rather decent attack stat. Now, Ninja Bee Death Blow is her skill, and it's quite funny because when you do activate her skill, her boobs wiggle. And also, if you open up her actual, character info, her boobs do jiggle. So, she might be the first animated unit in the game. So, yeah, that's rather funny. So, quite a detailed skill. High damage to one enemy. Horizontal line to super crash panels. One super crash panel XL. So, there's two super crash panels. One that's an extra large super crash panel. Red bombs. And a chance that yellow and hearts will drop as heart bombs for 2 turns. So, note that it's a, quote, chance and not a low chance. So, actually, there's a pretty good chance that they will drop as heart bombs for 2 turns. So, it's kind of like Hikaboshi a little bit. So then, Dragon Fire Dance is her crash skill. Damage to one enemy 3 times and high HP recovery. She has Damage Panel Breaker, Fever Intensity, which does massive boost to own attack and recovery during Fever, and versus Team Iori Damage Boost. Then we have Legendary Wolf Terry, who has Power Geyser, convert one panel to Super Crash Panel Large, Red and Junk to CP, Hearts to Yellow, and extra tap to all units for 1 turn. He is a balanced type. And crash skill is massive damage to one enemy and low attack boost to yellow units for 1 turn, and has damage panel breaker. Human weapon Andy is a technical type and has pretty good HP. Pretty good attack as well. Not really meant to be a recovery unit. Center horizontal line to blue. Crash panel large. So, blue and crash panel large. Plus immense damage to one enemy. Plus low yellow red rates for 2 turns. High effect. So, that means less red and yellow for 2 turns. Does immense damage to one enemy. And also changes the horizontal line in the middle of the screen to blue and crash panels that are large. So, crash skill is massive damage to one enemy and ultra effect on technical types. And he also has Protect Break. Then we have Protector Chizuru Kagura. I hope I'm saying that right. And another technical type. Convert to 1 each. So, a magnet will be made that first attracts green, then hearts. A super crash panel that's extra large. And joins normal attacks for 1 turn, as well as dropping green bombs large with a low chance. Then crash skills ultra damage to one enemy. And also has damage panel breaker. Then we have some 5 stars. I'm not going to go through them because this will take forever, but these are the 2 new 5 stars. We have Muay Thai, that's Mai Tai? I don't know. Champ Joe Higashi. And then we have King, who is a female, but also drops a magnet, which is pretty interesting for a 5-star unit. Then we have Vice again, Mature again, Choi Bounge, I don't know how to say that, and Chang Kohan. I think it's Chang Kohan. So those are all in the other hatcher as well. So they're not new. King is new, Joe is new, and then we have these 4 6-star capable ones. So pretty exciting. One thing to notice is that this begins on 8-4, and the current hatcher over here ends 8-4. So that means this is going to be gone. So make sure that if you have some polygons to spare and you still want Kyo, or any of these guys, to definitely quickly spend some poly on the hatcher. If you have not done the 250 one, I highly recommend it. With my 1 pull, I managed to get all of the 6-star capable ones except for Kyo in 1 pull. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, that's all you need to really know about the hatchers. I will be doing a hatcher video quite soon, so keep your eyes peeled. And by soon, I mean maybe in the next 10 minutes or something. I don't know. Or, of course, if you're seeing this much later, it will be right after this one. Alright, until next time, good luck everyone!